Hey, I'm Audrey Hope. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Hope for Relationships. I am the Soul Love Healer, and today we hear from Troy from Montana, who wants to know, what do men do now in the age of the MeToo movement? Let's find out. Please join me. Healing is so unbelievably simple. You do what needs to be done, and that's it. Over. Problem solved. Hey, thanks for joining me so we can heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul. Troy from Montana tweets, I am a guy who is having a lot of problems since the Me Too movement. At work, I'm afraid to say the wrong thing to the women, and when I date, I don't know how to act. If I make an advance, will it be considered harassment? Can you give us guys some perspective and advice in the age of the Me Too movement? Yes, Troy. Great question, because we need to look at it from a higher perspective. Okay, so the prophecy is that in the golden age we're going to have to balance the relationship of men and women, and that means that the goddess needs to rise up and the patriarchal needs to break down, and that is exactly what's happening right now. And it's good for both men and women to have this balance, but it is absolutely driving the men crazy because the pendulum has swung so far to the other side. Well, gotta be honest, karma is a bitch. And this has been a long time coming, for centuries, where women have been absolutely mistreated. And so I understand the backlash that you guys are having. You don't know what to do, you're afraid, you're guarded. Men feel that women have gone so off, like they are like witches on a witch hunt. They're so angry and they're playing the victim, and it's like we've gone back into the Middle Ages. But hey, wait a minute. Women now are becoming strong and really healthy. They are saying, we're not taking it anymore. No is enough. And finally, women have done the one thing that they need to do, which is to get together and use their voice and say, I'm not allowing it. And so women who aren't following along, women who are thinking like the men that it's gone too far, well, that just shows you how deep the brainwashing is. The Me Too movement is such an amazing movement. It started about 10 years ago from Tarana Burke to help underprivileged girls who have been mistreated. And then Alyssa Milano started tweeting, and within 24 hours, there were 12 million posts. And now there are hashtags in 85 countries, probably more by the time I finish this video. And that is just incredible. Even in countries where it's taboo to speak about any of this, Africa, Arab countries, even they are having the movement take root. So it's just incredible. And it's happening in every category: government, filmmaking, music industry, even hashtag church too. So it's just incredible. I'm going to post some of these hashtags that are available in other countries. For example, let's go Spain, yo tambien, France, balance ton pork, which is snitch out your pig. Italy, quella volte che, that time when. Israel, us too. And in Australia, there's just what they call a tsunami of injustice, where, they're just setting up counseling and police support. And in Norway, there's a hashtag called still E40pitak. I'll post that. Silent until recorded. Who says that the internet isn't a good thing? It's just remarkable what it's done. And so let's talk again about, men and how do men cope. Well, of course, men need to speak out and talk about their feelings and express themselves. They've always needed to do that. And men need to heal, and men need to help other men, and they must be accountable and use really good self-reflection, critical self-reflection. And so I've made up a Me Too Men quiz. And so men, here's a quiz for you to help you along, because we have to ask, did you know it was this bad? And are all men guilty? I don't know. So just take this quiz. It's good for both of us, men and women. Here's the Me Too quiz. Are you able to be critical and self-reflect? Can you honestly look at your own behavior toward women now and in the past? Your attitude towards women. Are you respectful of women? Do you treat women well? Do you use sexual exploits as a conquest? Are women just sexual objects to you? Powerful women. Are you okay if women step into their power? Why? or why not? Do powerful women scare you? Why or why not? Would you rather be in love with a weak or a strong woman? Your past behavior. How did you treat women in the past? Did you ever harass a woman? Have you ever perpetrated or participated in harassing behavior? Are you afraid you will be singled out for your past behavior? Why? Did you ever see anyone else harass a woman? Did you remain silent? Will you continue to remain silent now? The MeToo movement. Do you feel men are given a fair shake? Are you glad this movement happened? Why or why not? Are you more careful of how you treat women now? Does it feel forced? Are you afraid to flirt? Why? What have you learned? Have you changed your attitude and behaviors of women? Are you able to ask more of yourself? Will you stay silent when you see it or call out the behavior? Do you know how to help? Do you need help? And so, Troy, self-reflection and patience is the answer to men, and to know that strong women are great for the country, the nation, and for relationships. So you guys just need to be patient until the pendulum swings back a little bit into balance. This all needs to happen, and it's perfectly timed. So thank you for your question, Troy. And I'm Audrey Hope. This is Hope for Relationships. Thank you for joining me. So if you have a question, you can write to me on my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. The links are in the description box below. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we could heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul. I'm Audrey Hope, and thanks for joining me. Hey, if you like my videos, and I hope you do, then subscribe and click. Are you gonna click? Come on, click here now. Let's go.